Yeah, I have been fascinated by the Indian arts, especially the performing arts of India, the dance, the music, the theater, uh, and I always wanted to learn them and perform them, not only for my own satisfaction, but also to the satisfaction of the others, the audience. So uh, I perform to give in a very special way, to give joy, peace, and an inner harmony uh, in the hearts of my audience. That is my one of the most important aims of my life, to give joy, peace, and harmony in the hearts of people, and bring in uh, the blessings of God through the art forms, because the Indian arts are based on a high level of spirituality, a high level of divine understanding and divine experience. That's how our ancient seers and sages who have composed and choreographed and written the Indian artistic and cultural heritage, especially the texts. So I am so much interested and fascinated by all that is connected with Indian art and culture. And how do I share the art and culture that I have learned, I have inherited through my learning, supported and encouraged by my religious order, the Jesuit Society. So I want to share that to as many people as possible. So it is also to share and to preserve, to promote, to propagate the art forms, especially the performing art forms of India. So I have started a center called Kalahrdaya, that is the heart of art and the universal home of art, culture, and spirituality, in a village called Bakeshwar, about 25 kilometers away from the city of Calcutta. It is in a rural setup, in a village setup, and today I have nearly 150 boys and girls coming to our center to learn Indian dance, Indian music, both vocal and instrumental. And we also give special classes to foundational and communicative English or spoken English expression. That is a need of our youth in our area. I can see so many of these children flowering. Now I am doing this at this present center for last 6 years. I could see how the children are so happy, vibrant, joyful, and they develop a self-confidence, a personality, and liveliness through the art forms. And they also start appreciating the cultural heritage of India, the value of our art forms. I have had golden opportunities to learn Bharatanatyam, one of the most beautiful classical dance forms of our country. As a young boy, a school student, I used to perform some of the Indian dance forms, but without any formal training in any of the art forms. I used to take up to dance, theater, music in my school life. But when I joined the Society of Jesus with the intention of becoming a Jesuit priest and a missionary to serve the people, I was not sure or intending to become a dancer too, together with being a priest. But then it was my surprise that I got the opportunity to become both a Jesuit priest as well as an Indian classical dancer. And I started learning actually in Calcutta when I was a scholastic, in the formation to become a Jesuit. First, I got a guru, Professor Sri Derek Munro in Calcutta, who was specialized in Kuchipudi, the classical dance form of Andhra Pradesh, and who was a professor of Kuchipudi in Rabindra Bharati University, Calcutta. So I had the opportunity to go to him, to his house for about 4 years, and I learned Kuchipudi under him, and I started performing and also going with his troupe. And later, I went to Chennai to be trained again in philosophy in our Jesuit Philosophy Center. And there too, I got a teacher from Kalahrdaya College of Fine Arts in Chennai, Sri Raj Kumar. And I learned 2 years Bharatanatyam from him. And I continued my Kuchipudi along with Bharatanatyam from late Padma Bhushan Guru Sri Vempati Chinnasatyam in Chennai, in Adayar. And after this philosophy, I came back to Calcutta and I joined Rabindra Bharati University for MA in dance. And there I got another wonderful guru, Professor Khogendranath Borman, also an alumnus of Kalakshetra Chennai. And from him and at the university, I learned specialized in Bharatanatyam and many other dance forms and theater forms I could, see and watch and learn. And after this masters, I did my Arangetram in Calcutta in Bharatanatyam style. Then I had other opportunities to learn, say, 4 years under Padma Shri Guru Leela Samson in New Delhi and Padma Bhushan Professor C.V. Chandrasekhar in Chennai, and also late Padma Bhushan Guru Kalanidhi Narayanan in the specialization of Abhinaya, also in Chennai, when I was doing my doctorate in the philosophy and religion of Indian classical arts in Chennai University under my professor, a Jesuit, Dr. Professor Anand Amaladas. So then after my ordination, I started composing, choreographing, dancing, and developing a group of my own dancers, and then started this center called Kalahrdaya back in Calcutta. And I started actually with 3 students, and now it more than 150 students in Calcutta. And I also teach in other parts of the world. I do travel to other European countries and America and other places also to take workshops or lessons in dance and Indian aesthetics, Indian art and culture, and religion and art. So like that, I try to give what I have received from my gurus and from the Society of Jesus, who trained me to become, artistically sensitive. So I have started teaching many children and youth from our village areas in dance and in music, in theatrics, in yoga, and in Indian spirituality. And we plan to develop this center into a college of arts, not only Indian classical arts, but tribal, folk, creative art forms in our area, but open it to the whole world. That's why it is a universal home of art, culture, and spirituality. And eventually, we want to affiliate it to a university. And fortunately, there is a new university started by the Jesuits in Calcutta called St. Xavier's University, Kolkata. So we would like to develop this campus as the performing and the visual art and spirituality campus or college of this university in future. So we could offer courses, diplomas, certificate courses, and bachelor's and master's and up to PhD and even post PhD level of learning and expressing, experiencing the beauty, the goodness, and truth of the divine in and through the art forms of our country and beyond our country. There are beautiful art forms in other countries too, the Western music or the ballet, and the creative forms. So we want to make really a universal home of art and culture, our institution. That is our dream and that's our plan with this center. I was thinking about a topic to take up for my PhD thesis. So I was always fascinated with the Indian dance and Indian philosophy, especially, and Indian religious foundations of this Indian arts. So I was thinking, I was searching for a good topic for my PhD thesis. And then finally, with the help of my professor, I developed the thesis title as The Religio-Philosophical Foundations of Indian Classical Dance, with a special reference to the Shaiva tradition. And for the Shaiva tradition, I took a very ancient Tamil text of Shaiva Siddhanta by sage Tirumular, and the text is called Tirumandiram. And in this text, there is a special chapter dedicated to the dance of the dancing Shiva, called Tirukut Darshanam, or the holy vision of the holy dance of Shiva Nataraja. So that was very fascinating. So I wrote my thesis based on this text, studying the historical development of dance and the idea or the concept of Lord Shiva as the Nataraja and the Lord of five cosmic activities, the cosmic Lord of dance, the cosmic Lord of the Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Tirobhava, Anugraha, and he is the embodiment of all these Panchakrityas, or five cosmic activities. And he is also the embodiment or personification of the Maha Mantra, Om, which is a seed mantra of the elaboration of the mantra. It is Shivaya Nama, which is a Panchakshara mantra of the Shaivite tradition. So basically my thesis of my PhD studies is based on this particular topic. And in this journey into the art world, especially into the dance world, the classical dance world of India is so fascinating, so touching, so captivating, and it's full of vibrancy, energy, and spirituality and divinity that we are doing. And uh, I have had the opportunity to not only to dance in India, in different parts of India, but I have had the opportunity to travel to different countries, more than over 30 countries, not only as a solo dancer, but also with my group of dancers and musicians to different countries. And what is perhaps the speciality of my group is that 99% of my dancers belong to the Dalit group of India, of Bengal, both boys and girls. So that is my option to give this beautiful art form and spirituality and human aesthetic religious formation to the boys and girls who are not able to get it in their villages, or they cannot afford to get good teachers in this art forms in the village areas. That's why I opted to go from the city of Calcutta into a real Bengali village and set up this institution there. And I'm so happy and so contented that I can share my gifts, God-given gifts, to so many of these so-called underprivileged youth and children of our area and beyond our area. And also I work in another university level in guiding the PhD students now. I've already have helped 4 of them to become doctors in dance, and there are other 6 of them pursuing their doctorate under my guidance today. And there are also others doing MPhil or other higher studies, and those who want to become more professional dancers and teachers. They also come to me time to time, both from India and from abroad. So I am so thankful to God that I'm able to use the God-given talent for others, for the humanity. And my the ultimate purpose is to create a peaceful, harmonious a society in and around us.